Your cat sees it. You see your cat seeing it. You make eye contact. And without breaking that eye contact, it pushes the glass off the table. You've seen this. Every cat owner has seen this. And every single time we ask the same question. Why does your cat do this? Is it evil? Is it bored? Is it trying to tell you something? The answer, it turns out, is far more fascinating and far more intentional than most people realize. Today we go inside the cat brain to decode one of the most iconic and most misunderstood cat behaviors of all time. Let's get one thing out of the way immediately. Your cat is not clumsy. Your cat is not an accident waiting to happen. What your cat is one of the most tactily sensitive animals on the planet. A cat's paws contain an extraordinarily dense concentration of nerve receptors, far more than most mammals their size. These receptors detect texture, temperature, movement, and vibration with remarkable precision. This means that when your cat touches an object, any object, it's not just touching it, scanning it, mapping it, gathering detailed information about what that object is, whether it moves, and how it responds to pressure. So the first push, that gentle tap that sends your pen rolling off the desk, isn't destruction. It's investigation. Your cat is asking, what is this? Is it alive? Will it move? Will it fight back? It's the same instinct that makes cats poke at insects before eating them, or tap a leaf blowing in the wind. The paw goes first, always, because the paw is how cats understand the world around them. But that explains the first tap. It doesn't explain why your cat looks you in the eye, and then deliberately shoves the whole thing off the edge. That part is something else entirely. Here's where it gets interesting. Cats are highly intelligent social animals. And like all intelligent social animals, they need stimulation. They need engagement. They need to feel that the beings they live with are paying attention to them. And here's the thing your cat has figured out, probably faster than you'd like to admit. Pushing objects off tables gets an immediate, guaranteed, dramatic response from you. You look up. You say something. You move toward them. You pick up what they knocked over. From your cat's perspective, that is a perfect interaction. They did something and you responded. Connection made. Animal behaviorists call this operant conditioning. When a behavior produces a reward, the animal repeats it. Your cat knocked something over. You gave it attention. So now, knocking things over equals getting your attention. And the more dramatic your reaction, the stronger that association becomes. Every time you gasp, jump up, or say, "Stop that," you are literally training your cat to do it more. You thought you were stopping the behavior. You were actually rewarding it. But attention-seeking only explains part of the behavior. There's a deeper instinct at work here. Remember, your cat is a predator. A highly evolved, incredibly efficient predator who happens to live in your apartment. In the wild, cats spend a significant portion of their waking hours in what researchers call predatory play, stalking, batting, and manipulating small moving objects to sharpen their hunting reflexes. Moving objects trigger that predatory sequence automatically. A pen rolling across a desk, a phone sliding on a table, a glass teetering on an edge. To your cat's ancient brain, objects that can be made to move are objects worth investigating. And objects that fall, objects that react to the paw, those are the most interesting objects of all. A 2019 study on domestic cat behavior found that object manipulation, including pushing, batting, and dropping items, peaks in cats who receive insufficient predatory stimulation through play. In other words, if your cat isn't getting enough active hunting-style play, it finds its own hunting on your kitchen counter, with your belongings. Your coffee mug just became prey. There's one more layer to this, and it might be the most revealing of all. Cats are territorial animals, and in their territory, which is your home, they have a specific relationship with objects and space. High surfaces, tables, countertops, shelves, are prime cat territory. They offer visibility, safety, and control. Your cat isn't just sitting on the table, it's presiding over its domain. And in that domain, objects that are placed there by humans are, from your cat's perspective, objects that belong to the territory. objects that your cat has every right to interact with, move, or remove. When your cat pushes something off the table, it may also be clarifying something very simple. This is my space. These are my rules. It's not aggression. It's not malice. It's a cat being exactly what it is, a territorial creature communicating in the only way it knows how. So now that you understand what's actually happening, what do you do about it? Step 1. Stop reacting dramatically. Every gasp, every jump, every "hey, stop that" is a reward signal. When your cat pushes something, stay calm. Don't look up immediately. Don't rush over. Give it 10 seconds before you respond. Break the reward loop. Step 2. Redirect the predatory drive before it reaches your belongings. 10 minutes of active toy play before the time your cat usually goes countersurfing. Give the hunter brain a real outlet, and it won't need to manufacture one from your possessions. Step 3. Create cat-specific interactive zones. Puzzle feeders, crinkle balls, rotating toys. Things that are specifically designed to be batted, pushed, and knocked around. Give the paw something sanctioned to explore, and your belongings become far less interesting. Step 4. Clear surfaces you care about. This isn't defeat, it's strategy. If the glass doesn't exist on the table, it can't be pushed off the table. Your cat's territorial claiming of the counter becomes a non-issue when there's nothing fragile there to begin with. Here's what I want you to take away from all of this. Your cat isn't knocking things over to annoy you. Your cat isn't doing it out of spite. There is no malice in that tiny furry brain. What there is curiosity, intelligence, a hunting instinct that has no wild prey to chase, a social need that has no other cat to wrestle with, a territorial brain that is trying to understand and control its environment. When your cat looks you in the eye and pushes that pen off your desk, it's not declaring war. It's saying, "Look at me, play with me, I'm here." And honestly, the fact that this creature, who could spend its entire day sleeping and asking for nothing, still wants your attention enough to risk your annoyance? That's kind of beautiful. Now here's my question for you, and I genuinely want to know, what's the most ridiculous thing your cat has ever knocked off a surface? Was it an accident, or was it very, very deliberate? If this video gave you a new way to see your cat, that's exactly what the Cat Study is here for. Every week, we decode one more piece of the feline mind. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.